limp legs of another lay in the puddle, with the undoubtable perpetrator standing above them victoriously. Yes! Let's go! Oh my god! So I can explain. Okay, so I realized I do not have anything to record for my channel at the moment. I mean, I have something planned, but that's going to take a long while for me to actually get started on. And then I saw this gorgeous thing on the internet, and I was like, oh my god, I have to play it. So now we are playing. We're playing another fighting dating sim. Only the real ones would know about that other one. I played it. It was good. Unironically, I liked it. So, we're gonna try this one too. And I told myself that I would also voice act, and read everything out loud. No matter what. So, we're gonna do that. And let's hope I can survive. Let's hope I can cope through this. Oh yeah, here's the credits, because we actually appreciate showing the credits. What is my name? I was tempted to put medkit or subspace or scythe, but I don't know. Wait! I could do crack ship. Oh fucking yeah, we're a broker, baby. Let's go! Fight countdown. 3, 2, 1, finished! And that concludes it. A close match, but a fair win. Just like I said. You know the drill. Head to the main hall for the winner's announcement and prize distribution. You'll be surprised to see the victor, but before you go, we have one more thing. Tom, would you like to do the honors? Of course. You've received special guests at the festival today, which some of you may have already come to pass by or perhaps already familiar with. The last bubble has journeyed from the playground to here to share their refreshments with you. Make sure to pay them a visit! Sweet, sour, bitter, even salty, they have a flavor ready for everyone! And if somehow not, they make one! It takes a lot to build to my taste. I must say I was surprised when they got it right. And the booth is across the entrance to the marketplace. It's hard to miss, and you wouldn't want to miss it. Yes, and that concludes the rest of our announcement. We'll see you on the flip side. I can't do both voices at once because I am only one person. I didn't expect the Vulcan Dom intro though. That's cute. Just as you are about to bid your last customer a good evening, a shrill echo of your name resounds through your shop. You almost dropped the drink you prepared. Luckily, this isn't the first time, so you catch yourself quickly and send your customer off with an apologetic goodbye. 1 second. I forgot. I can't. Why did I name myself Broker? Okay. Before you make your way to the back, you close up the shop, flipping a sign on the door to spell out closed to any latecomers and bolting it shut. You hurry to the back. Your friend Boba is waiting at the kitchen down with their eyes glued to their phone. Their grin's way too big to be just about anything. It's almost starstruck. Oh, shoot. We love finding OCs! Yes! Look! Boba shoves their phone in your face. It's some messages. You back up slightly to read through them. Hey, we saw your submission in your profile and we're interested in working with you. We're hosting a festival currently. It'd be great if you would come by. We'd like to talk about some things over with you. You blink as though you're not seeing right. When you click on the profile, it doesn't seem to be fake. You click a couple of times to make sure it's not an error. It is, in fact, the official account of Flipside. Boba squeals. This is an opportunity of a lifetime. Just how'd you get this? I don't know. I applied without thinking much. This is it. Our chance to hit it big. And then we can get out of playground to somewhere more peaceful. Hour? What are you thinking? Yes, hours. I'm not going anywhere without you. It's strange to hear all the we, us, ours. What was the heart of this small business? Even though you help and you love it, they've always been the star of the show. It's their gift, what they're meant to do, and you just tagged along clumsily because they're your friend and you've got nowhere else to go. There's no better place than with your best friend. Despite you struggling to keep up with them, they've never taken a step ahead without you by their side. You've been together since you've known to speak. But in the face of such a grand opportunity, many questions begin to surface. Should you accept? Should you encourage Boba to fly free and chase their dream without restraint? Will you stay here and manage this small shop to your best? Or should you stay with them all the way and help them with all you can, as they have with you for all these years? Well, can I automatically, like, get a bad ending if I just, tell them to leave? Let's see. Encourage them to leave. Boba, this is yours. I want you to go by yourself. This is your opportunity. You earned this for yourself. For your dream. I'll stay here and I'll take care of the shop, and you can go meet with Flipside and take this business to the surface. Plus, it's safer if one of us stays here. If any problems arise, there's no need to communicate across the inferno to quell it. Boba's smile slowly fades as you talk, replaced by a nearly uncharacteristic glum expression. But someone has to stay to take care of the shop. You can do this. Boba stayed silent for a while before letting out a sigh.
You're right. We can't leave this location alone. It's bound to be vandalized.
You nod slightly. The conversation ended there. Boba stayed silent while they were packing for the trip.
I'll be back before you know it. Are you sure you don't want to come, though? There are many things we could...
They trail off. You give them a quick nod once more, waving them off from a door frame. I'll stay. As you said, there might be trouble. I'll watch over it. Just one more thing. Please leave tomorrow. Not right now. It's dangerous to be out so late.
Okay.
They let out another sigh as they matched your wave with a bittersweet smile. It wasn't long before the next morning when you saw them disappear in the distance for their trip to Crossroads. It didn't say much to you then. They just seemed to be a bit sad. But you're sure they'll be fine, and you're sure they'll have plenty of company wherever they find themselves. Part of you felt a bit of regret, but knowing how dangerous it is here in the playground. If Boba couldn't get a location in Crossroads, you would only come back to a destroyed shop, and then you'd have nothing left. Shaking the thoughts out of your head, you return to the shop and resume the day as per usual. It feels strange without Boba with you. You're used to having someone behind you at all times, helping you. The kitchen was empty, however, and felt even emptier when you were in it, preparing the drinks. You flipped the closed sign again that day. Boba isn't here, and you wish yourself a nice evening instead. That day, you end up in bed much earlier than you thought, courtesy of your silent, empty house. It's a persistent silence that won't leave you alone. You're not sure if you'll sleep fine either. Well, good. You'll probably need to wake up in the middle of the night anyway to make sure no one broke in after all. Such is life at the playground. Oh my gosh, no! Someone's in our store! Yo, what the? Oh my god, they're breaking our shit! What the You jolted awake. You knew that there was going to be a break-in today. It was like a sixth sense activated in you. It was practice at this point. You take your phone from the bedside and turn on the flashlight, leaving the comfortable embrace of your bed. The air feels cold around you. It was so strangely quiet, your ears started to ring for the silence. Confusion started to befall you. You'd expect to hear some noise during the break-in. Just to be cautious, you decided to tread carefully. You don't walk in on the perpetrator, but peek over the edge of a wall instead. Your blood runs coldly around the corner. Please be safe! Please be safe! Please, I need my queen! Oh! Your eyes can't exactly make sense of what you're seeing. There are figures in the dark, their silhouettes outlined into... Yes! Oh my god! Ah! Okay. And this ominous teal light reflects in the blood and shattered glass on the ground. The limp legs of another lay in the puddle, with the undoubtable perpetrator standing above them victoriously. Yes! Let's go! Oh my god! Sorry guys. I'm normal about her. Normal about her. Alright.
That's what you get. Don't touch what ain't yours, you and those little
Fuck.
That's what you get. Don't touch what ain't yours, you and those little grubby hands of yours.
An unfamiliar voice. Their words barely register in your mind. Terror freezes you up to your very fingertips. If the last remains to your sane mind, you fiddle with your phone to turn off the light. In your haste, it feels impossible to find, but you're carried by muscle memory. You manage to turn it off, but before you can skitter away to just do anything, help yourself and help the poor demon on the ground, you feel a cold ring on your forehead. And this one's for the curious cats. You just had to dip your whiskers in. Your mouth opened to retaliate, to plead or deny, but a bullet was quick to shut it for good. Oh shit! I'm just straight up dead! Oh! Oh fuck! I'm bad, guys. I actually didn't think we would just straight up die! Oh! But you know what? That's actually... Yeah, and there's text messages. Oh, I totally didn't just die. Okay. Go with them. I wouldn't know what to do without you. Alright, I'll come with you. You'll need all hands on board. We need to make a good impression. If we do well, we might be able to leave here and pick up somewhere more peaceful. Boba's grin widens even more, and they clasp their hands together with a loud clap.
That's what I thought! We'll meet then. 8 staff interview, do our best, and then...
They look like they can barely contain their excitement.
We'll find your name across all of the Inferno!
Not so fast.
But surely someday. And to make that someday come faster, we should depart ASAP! Flipside's waiting for us with our dream.
You see Boba reach for their bag on a hook. An alarm starts going off in your head. You're quick to halt them with a hand on their shoulder. They turn to give you a questioning look. It's getting dark. I don't think we should leave yet. We should leave in the morning.
And this night is young.
Fuck!
And the night is young.
You deadpan at them. And it's not safe. You know how it is around these parts. You can wait a few more hours.
Together we'll be fine.
No.
Aww.
Boba's gear wasn't made for self-defense. If anything happened to them because they couldn't defend themselves, you wouldn't be able to forgive yourself. How about we do a sleepover? One last time before we leave? Boba seemed to lighten up at that idea. It looks like you managed to calm their will to leave immediately. For now.
We should! I already have ideas. I'll come to your room later.
You arrive at Crossroads with Boba at noon. Boba had already planned plenty, almost as though they believed the interview was already in the bag. You need to calm down. They didn't say we got it yet. We were just here to talk.
Well, it's attractive to employers to be so prepared.
They're not employing us. It's more like sponsorship or something of the sort. And after that, we're on our own. Did you even read the terms when you got them?
I can fix them.
What the? Sorry, that line caught me off guard. We'll see about that. You just simply couldn't imagine getting used to the Crossroads. The city's bustling, full of life, but ultimately peaceful. Still, you're nervous. Website's already where you agreed on meeting. Supposedly at the very shop that you were supposed to work for the time being, it's much more spacious and open than your place back at home. Luxurious, even. You send Boba a concerned look, and they give you a comforting smile and a pat on your shoulder.
We can do it.
Yes, short king and doll, let's go! You make your way to the shop. The excitable Valk greets you already halfway there. You're just in time! Welcome to the festival! Tom and I were just over there. Come! Not even Boba gets to speak. You're practically dragged to the table where they were previously seated. There are 2 seats across from them for you and Boba. Tom greets you politely. You find that his soothing and sensible presence balances out Valk's energetic nature. You wonder if this harmony is the reason for their success. You both must be new around these parts.
Not quite. I've been here before. Not for long, though.
Let's see, me too. It's true I haven't been here before. Let's beat the Boca. It's true I haven't been here before. Unlike Boba, I haven't been here before. I normally stay in the shop back home. I see. Tell us more! We'd like to get to know you both. Oh, what the? Wait, I can actually write an entire thing? Okay, yeah, alright.
I'm the broker, and I sell broker coins as a side gig while helping Boba out at the shop.
I am the real broker. Oh my. This is so stupid. Alright, close. Interesting. I'm sorry, I don't know why that's so funny to me. Oh, you've come a long way. I'm surprised you two ended up here just today.
Oh, you know, our business was just never in demand out much outside of the playground. If we could kick it off here, that'd be great.
A respectable ambition. One more thing. Oh, fuck! One more thing. I'd like to try it for myself, if possible. I see you've already brought your equipment.
Yes, of course, that's what it's all for. Sit back and relax. Proger, it's our turn.
Boba gets up excitedly and you follow them. Don't forget one for me too! Any wishes? Surprise me! I'm not, I can't do two voices! You settled into your new location with Boba. The flip side liked you and enjoyed what you prepared for them, and a couple of days later you got a message of acceptance. Boba had been ecstatic, and you felt as though you could burst. The counter feels unfamiliar under your hands, but everything else is but the same. Same register, the same assortment, and the same friend. It's a relief. You didn't have to relearn everything, especially on a day bound to be busy. Save from a couple of stray demons, your shop was empty. They were watching the fight from your screen, as you were with deep anticipation. With your restless hands, you take to cleaning some cups. Your eyes remain fixated on the screen, however. The blades clash into a symphony, bullets shooting across the field with the colors of shooting stars. Demons from all across the land adorned in the clothes of their allegiance. It was undeniably beautiful, the heart of this festival, but you knew it was a dangerous sport. Despite your shiver to thought, you're still oddly entranced by it. Those are your promised guests. You'll be seeing them later. You can't help but feel nervous. Boba joins you at the counter to peek upwards up to the screen, cup and towel in hand. With a sparkle in their eye, you can tell that they feel similarly.
Whoa, it looks like pirates might actually win.
Well, guys, you know who my festival was. I want pirates to win. I was hoping they would. Vlog looked dashing in his uniform too. If I could, I would have joined the fights for the pirates.
Good taste. I don't get why anyone would vote otherwise. It felt like everyone was voting mermaid back at home.
Like, actually, honestly, I really did feel like that. I don't get it either.
I'm not mad one bit though, you know. They all owe me bucks when we get back.
Spare me some.
Make the bets yourself, you leech.
I want mermaids to win. Mermaids are clearly superior. They can't be losing like this. Dom should have won just with his outfit alone. He slayed that outfit, I'm just gonna say.
Well, maybe he should have picked better representatives.
Half of it was randomized, and you know it.
Excuses! You're trying to talk yourself out. You owe me some good bucks now.
You're growing up, Boba's words. Why do we agree on that? The mermaids still have a chance. Boba only giggled, putting away the cup in their hands and the clipboard. The countdown flashes across the screen in bright colors. The demons in your shop count along, and so does Boba. At 0, the blades and staves hit the ground, and the guns tilt the nozzles down. At that point, you're already leaning half over the counter. Dom and Volk return to the screen, saying the winner's announcement will come shortly, and giving a pointer to your shop, bringing both you and Boba back into focus and action. Boba puts a hand on your shoulder, looking prepared to dash already.
We'll do awesome. Best of luck on your side. With all of those guests, it looks like it's going to be a rush hour.
You dismissed that with a quick move of your hands. Nothing we aren't used to. When we're back at home? Boba only seemed to be fond of the memory as he grinned.
We can reminisce later. Let's get this started.
You both split off with you remaining at the counter and Boba stepping back into the kitchen. There was starting to be an accumulation of customers as the fight drew to its end. To say that there were too many demons coming in from the drinks would be an understatement. But you've practiced this many times. Your hands glide smoothly across the counter as you reset your greetings and goodbyes. A few minutes in, however, you notice that your order tickets have been piling up at the kitchen entrance. Boba must be utterly swamped. You've had crowded hours back at your old place, but not often of this magnitude. Do you need any help?
I'm good. Promise. Keep it coming.
You looked at Boba worriedly. Still, you didn't want to bump skulls in the kitchen, so you let them be after steering one more order to them. You return to the counter, your greeting already on your tongue. Good day, what can I get for you? Oh, shot, bro! Oh, no shot. Okay. It takes you a moment, and a few blinks to register who you were standing across. You've seen him on the screen, and his one glinting eye is not to be mistaken for anyone else's. The one and only Subspace T mine. God fucking damn it, they drew him too pretty. No! No! Okay, okay, I'm normal. I'm normal. I'm normal. I'm normal. Okay, Subspace T mine. You've heard of him. Of course you have, as everyone else in this shop has. It's hard not to. You see that the customers behind him are keeping a safe distance from him. His reputation in the battlefield and in his domain encourages you to do the same, but you keep your feet planted where you are, hoping he hasn't noticed your waver. So are you listening now or not? I don't even know if I can do a subspace voice right now, but we're gonna try our best. Okay, do I want to be a bitch to subspace, or do I want to be a simp? Let's see. You know, I'm gonna be a fucking bitch. You always stared at the scientist and he matched your gaze. However, his was so intense that you could only look away from him. So, what can I get for you? You seem to scoff at your ignorance. As this is my first time in this kind of place, I'm not quite sure. This place is quite adorable. I saw it during one of those interviews on intermission and just had to come and try something. Bitch, you can't even taste! What do you mean, try something? These are quite the colorful selection, and I've never tried anything like it. So I'll repeat what I said before. What would you recommend? He was surprisingly excitable, in contrast to what you've heard about him. You don't know whether to feel relieved or uneasy. Okay, what do I get fucking subspace? Honestly, I might just get him a green tea. Oh no, I'm gonna get him taro, I think that would fit. How about a taro milk tea? It's green tea, milk, and taro. Oh, and of course the tapioca. It's creamy, and if you've never had taro, it tastes almost like vanilla. The tapioca also has a brown sugar coating at the bottom. Subspace nodded slightly as he listened to you. You're surprised he didn't interrupt you with how his reputation is. And with how he spoke in that one interview you saw of him in Flipside. Sounds interesting. I'll try that. For here or to go? You seem to pause for a second. To go. I have places to be. Seeing him fiddle with his credit card, you pulled out the reader so he could scan his card. Okay, maybe I do need some help. Your ears catch Boba's silent plea. You could hear the awkwardness in your voice. Of course, I got you. He looked in front of you nervously, giving a receipt to Subspace as you told him his number. Are you going to make my drink personally? You better make it good then. You're not serving just anyone here. Man, I can't believe I'm having to serve a drink to the Subspace T mine. Excusing yourself from the next customer in line, you quickly drew to where Boba was frantically making drinks. Thanks to their gear, it was fast, but with the amount of orders in the past few minutes, it was starting to get overwhelming.
Thanks for coming. I thought I would be able to handle it over here, but I've never seen something like this.
Don't worry about it, I'm here to help. You felt a bit nervous knowing Subspace's reputation, choosing to take his order and put it in priority.
Hey, why are you moving that one up front?
Oh! Pretty art! Sorry, I had to admire it. Wordlessly, you pointed in the direction you saw Subspace walk, seeing him lean on the wall as he played with some sort of star. It was almost immediate to see the change of color in Boba's face.
Is that?
I think so, but I don't want to risk anything.
Do you want me to take over? I can do it.
No, it's fine. You take over the other orders. Besides, he's expecting me to make it. No one's as if on cue, Subspace's eye focused on you. It made you jump, your eyes darting back to Boba.
Okay. Good luck!
They tried to be supportive, but their concern was visible. Their hands shook slightly while they started preparing another drink. You only looked back in front of you, determined to put your skills to the test. I'm gonna make the best goddamn drink that this Subspace T mine will slurp and sip! You got out of the kitchen, drink in hand. You flipped it once before you setting it down on the counter with a straw as you called Subspace's number. You locked eyes once more. It seemed that he was still watching your every move. He comes up to the counter eyeing you, like a subject. Yet all he did in the end was grab the drink, flipping it around as you had done previously, and toying with a straw in his other hand. To be honest, I can't taste any of this. You're not sure what that means, but it makes you slightly uneasy. So your score depends on the texture. Let's see if you live up to your reputation. He gives you a quick wave as he turned around and left. Other demons part for him. Most of the stars at this festival held the cases and words of admirers, so his face receded none of it. In fact, much to the opposite, his reverence came from fear. To see such a figure leave with a cutesy drink in hand, printed with all sorts of hearts and stars and softness, is bound to raise questions. Yet it was similarly nerve-wracking, and you hoped that nothing bad would come from it. After a few hours, it seems that things were starting to calm back down. You cleaned some of your tools while Boba took their well-deserved break. You already felt so drained from the rest of today, knowing that this wasn't the last festival that Boba and you would stay in Crossroads for made you a bit worried. Would this be an everyday thing? Oh my god, my queen! Yeah! Oh my god! Okay. I'm normal! Anyone here? You immediately snapped out of your thoughts as you heard the voice rushing up to the front of the counter. Howdy. Here, I thought this place might have been closed. And my mistake, I was in the back for a moment. You recognized the one in front of you as the fighter Scythe. Her gracefulness and ingenuity in combat would often be emphasized. Despite how showy it looked, it was direct, straight for the kill. She was impressive to watch, yet to admit. But it is rather nerve-wracking to stand before someone who mercilessly held a blade to another's throat just a few hours before. I suppose that wouldn't be the first time that I was seeing where you come from. That takes some tension from your shoulders. Up close, she looks like a sculpture, somewhere between handsome and beautiful, with a smile to die for. Her eyes reflect your surroundings like a mirror, like mirrors, as though nothing escapes her gaze. No worries. Wanted to come back here earlier, but I had to take care of something. You feel a bit nervous about that statement, your eyes darting around. But the colorful individuals that you met already earlier in the day, you can only guess what something is. It could be anything. You look like you've seen a ghost. Or maybe you're just shocked to see someone as good looking as me. You know what I'm gonna say, bro. Play along! Maybe. You jerk around to relieve your nerves. Your restless hands take to moving whatever they grasp around, even though there's no need. Scythe's eye twinkles. Thought so. What'd you like for today? Scythe would take a step back to look at the menu, putting a hand on her chin. Well, ain't these all fancy? I can't pick. Black sesame milk tea, oolong milk tea, or dark chocolate milk tea. I'll admit I've never tried any of these flavors before. Help me out here. Which one would you recommend? I don't know. I'm not. One of these drinks on your menu that could take. Wait, I need to save this real quick. Give me a second. Like most drinks in the shop, it has a base of black tea. The dark chocolate part of the drink comes from how the tapioca pearls are soaked with the dark chocolate syrup, which later gets mixed with some milk to bring the milk part of its name. Seeing as this was among Scythe's options, maybe she was a fan of chocolate. You know what? You get chocolate, queen. I would go with dark chocolate milk tea, personally. Sounds good. I'll take it. We're here to go. To go. You nodded as you said the total, setting up the card reader as you saw Scythe motioning you to stop with her hands. I'll pay in bucks if you don't mind. No problem. Scythe dropped the bucks in your hands to the decimal, which you found peculiar. But at least you don't have to calculate change, so you don't complain and stash the money away. Alright, I'll get started. You can wait a bit around here. I'll call you up when it's ready. Standing by the counter, you picked up the ingredients for the drink. Oh my god. Don't do this to me. Okay. You hadn't expected her to stay with you. She had stationed herself at the front of the counter leisurely, supporting her head with her elbow. Her eyes follow you, sharp like a hawk. I saw the shop during the intermission in the festival. We fighters don't got a lot of time and energy to enjoy festivals as much as y'all, you know. We fight the fight, and that takes a while, and then your bones start creaking like hinges. You're tired, you want to get home right after, you know, and you still got things to do the next day. You gotta choose real wisely where you want to go. Help make a good decision to swing by you. Scythe continued performing small talk with you, or rather with herself. It made a good background noise while you worked. Although half of the things she said flew over your head completely, or you didn't quite understand, the voice carried you through the task like a song. You answered in short hums, but that seemed enough for her. Here you go, enjoy. You slid a drink to her. Scythe grabs it as if she were at a bar. which seems to be what she's more familiar with. You didn't think she'd see someone like her at a bubble tea shop. Thanks, sugar. Thanks, sugar. Sorry, I just want to say that better. The decorated bubbly drink doesn't suit her wardrobe at all, which you find sort of cute. Her heels click against the floorboards loudly as she departs, and your mouth nearly falls open at the thought that she'd have been wearing these during the fight. With a whistle and a wink and a wave, she's out the door. You shriek when suddenly a hand comes to your shoulder.
Were you hypnotized or something? I just called you.
We're down bad! God damn it! No! I'm good.
Sure you are. Anyway, my break just finished. It's your turn. I'll watch the counter.
Got it. Thanks, Boba. I'll be back soon. Call me if anything happens. Boba gives you a nod and you dive into the kitchen, heading toward the break room. Your day was much longer than usual. So when you finally sit down after so many swamped hours of work, you feel like the only thing still keeping your body together is your salary at the end of this. Have a good evening. You recite for what you'd hoped to be the last time for the day, handing a cup over the counter to your customer. Boba had already begun to clean up behind you, wiping the counters of any residues and ordering straight cups and straws back to where they belonged. You decide to help them by starting to clean the machines. You'd always start cleaning early when there was free time late into your shift. It was good for our first day, wasn't it? Boba raised a finger to their lips and speaks in a low voice.
Was? Not yet.
Lower your voice to a whisper to match. What do you mean, not yet? I heard nothing about night shift. Boba grasps your shoulder, gently pushing you to face the other direction. Ain't no... What the fuck is that menu? Menu.png. We ran out of budget. Oh my god. Definitely saw it when a hunch demon still browses through your selection. You didn't know how you hadn't spotted him before when you looked at him. You found him almost striking. He's dressed to the nines, and the little jewel tucked between his horns glows delicately, but does nothing more than accentuate the heavy bags under his eyes. You've seen him before. You recognize his suitcase. He looks graceful, yet in ruins. You didn't think that you'd find someone like him in your shop. He's not the first one whose appearance had surprised you, but definitely the last one for the day. It doesn't look like you should disturb his browsing. He looks lost, and you're getting close to closing time. All three of you probably just want to go home. Good evening. Can I help you? The Mezquit's gaze is rather intimidating. Yes. I've never had something of the sort. My colleague sent me here. She said it was good and affordable. Something mild, please, and preferably bitter. Most of the racks of what constitutes a bitter drink are still full. Most people come here for brighter flavors. A rather strong option, definitely on the less sweet side. Thanks to red beans, which replace the tapioca, the texture is slightly grainy when mixed with the milk. With how this drink is made, the tea is stronger than a regular milk tea. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, let's give him something strong. How about red bean milk tea? It's a bit strong, and because of the red beans, it's also slightly grainy. I'll take it. Got it. Boba has retreated to the kitchen already, presumably packing up already. You went to prepare his drink to save time as you waited for him to get his money out. All you wanted was to close up the shop. The whirring of your machines is accompanied by the rattling of his wallet. He looks troubled. When you place the drink on the counter, he's still fumbling with it. He's scrambling to dig out cents, which he doesn't look to have much remaining of. Should you have mercy on him? You know what? No! Med bullying! Let me just, Oh, I forgot to save the drink. It's fine. Money is money. You need it too. With your stay here, you'll be needing every cent. He manages to dig out the exact amount, which is strangely the second time that day. When I think of it, both instances were clad in teal. After you make the exchange, he excuses himself with a nod, and when he's out the door, he's gone with the dark. You find it odd that a man so well dressed is struggling with money. Did he spend all his savings on his clothes? This encounter leaves you with a bitter feeling as you clean up.
Shift's over.
Boba chimes in from the back. You check the clock. It is indeed. Your shoulders fall and your weary hands fall over the counter. Back at home, you were a local business. Here, you were working internationally. Finally, I'm spent.
Me too. I could sleep through the rest of the week.
They join you at the counter, stretching their arms over their head. We'll get used to it.
The grind never stops.
Maybe you should put your phone down.
My phone got us the interview. Maybe you should pick up yours.
I'd rather sleep peacefully.
Fine. Anyway, the cleanup is done too, so we can lock up now.
Slamming the glass doors shut, locking them and flipping the sign to close, for outsiders felt like a catharsis. It was only then that you realized how weighty your shoulders feel.
We have to get used to this, huh? And only there's so many. I feel like I met more extraordinaires today than in my whole lifetime.
Extraordinaires. It makes you think of someone! You know who I'm picking! In deadly elegance, she looked at you with the eyes of a hunter, but spoke with a honey tongue. All of her contradictions combine into an enticing harmony. You want to unravel it and find the truth, despite the danger of it all. Now, let's try subspace. Fearsome and unpredictable, but you find them oddly enticing. There's a certain mystery about him, despite him seeming open. Despite the warnings, a part of you wants to look beyond the currents of his reputation. There were many secrets in his few words, polite, composed, but melancholic and sluggish. You could tell there's many things weighing on his tongue. You really want to know more, whatever you may be getting into. It must be because of the festival that there's so many customers. And extraordinaires. People are coming from all over across the inferno. It should pass soon.
I sure hope so. We have to do this every day.
Boba shakes her head.
No matter. We shouldn't stress ourselves into hopelessness. Let's head back to our place. I brought some things to help us cool down and rest well.
That must be what all the cosmetic bags are for. Boba was very serious about their self-care nights. You're almost sure you'll feel better by the morning. End of demo. Thanks for playing. What the fuck did that even word still in the end? Okay. After game summary. Okay, I'm actually not really good after game summaries, but I will say I actually really enjoyed this game more than I thought I would. The art is beautiful. I love Boba. And 3 of my favorite fighters are literally on the screen, so what's not to love? So I actually really hope that this gets continued and that the full game will be released maybe soon. Or at least, I just want the full game to come out, man. This game has potential. And I would play it in a heartbeat. That's all I'm saying. So, yeah. Thanks for watching my cringy playthrough. And we'll see you on the flip side. God, why the fuck did I say that?